Wanted to briefly go over the week March 24th to March 30th. So mainly this week I implemented some of the environment background and the ration menu icon. So here is the ration menu. So you can go down and you can ration to all of the survivors, and it'll add water to all of them, or you can take it away from all of them. You can add food, and then it will give you these little arrows indicate like what their hunger or thirst is going to do, or their morale is for that specific um, like that is specific ration. So if I was to ration right now, the hunger would go up. And let's say this guy's really thirsty, I give him rations, so now his water is. And so I wanted to talk about some of the environment and how I implemented it for this week. So I went in and I made custom snow particles. So these snow particle effects that I added are all these little, um, it's like a custom particle emitter. Basically, I just took a basic particle emitter and then I just changed some of the settings on it to make it look like snow. And then I added in, and I had in this map I found on the asset store. It's like a road that they used like at one point to for like a snowy road thing. But basically I wanted it to look deserted, so I just placed the camera or like the player start up on top of this mountain up here and looking off to the distance, and I just took some of the mountains that were normally in the background and moved them closer. And then I add some post-processing fog effects on top of it. So now when you hit play and it goes to the main menu, it has something in the background. This is also when I added the first bit of audio I added to the game. I added like the wind sound. The music and the other part hadn't been added till later, but that was just one last thing I also did was I started implementing the UI materials into the game. So I made the the button that is reused all the time throughout the game. So this main button, and then I went through and I changed some of the changes. So there's like a hovered material and a selected material, and then the default image material. So this is the default image material like this, and then if you go to, you can go back and look at the hovered material, and then this is like the more dynamic one. So this is just um, so that you know that you've selected or hovered it, um, and then pressed. It just is a little faster, basically. But each of these materials is something I kind of had to mess around with to figure out how to make sure they look a certain way. So that was one more thing I added.